What's up, team? Bree here, ready to take us through another upper body build series. So another build series, but today we're going to target our upper body versus Tuesday where we did our lower body workout. We got 25 minutes. Hello if you're coming in live. Hi, Sharon. I love that you guys are always just ready to rock right off the bat because I am as well. So you will need your 552 Select Tech dumbbells or any resistance that you prefer. And right there, we're going to start to warm up. Big deep breath in, take those legs wide. Now think in this warm up right now about really creating a lot of space and mobility in your upper body because that's what we're gonna target. Good, and then the breathing is always great to get in the body right off the bat. Oxygen feeds our muscles. Hi, A. Logan, great to see you. All right, you guys, just like we did on Tuesday, go ahead and take it side to side and just shake out those arms. So the first 4 moves today, 30 seconds each. We're gonna do more cardio-based kind of heat building, and then we're gonna spend some time doing some mobility moves, and then we're gonna get right into our build sets today. Now we have more variety of exercises. We're just gonna hit 2 exercises of each move, and your goal is 10 reps. So as you're selecting your weight, keep that in mind. Okay, we're gonna do jumping jacks. Keep shaking side to side. I'm just gonna show you. I want your arms to come front and then to the side, whether you're doing a high impact or low impact jack. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So this is gonna build some heat in the body and also mobility in the upper body. If this is a little bit too intense for your shoulders, you can also come just to shoulder height. Now I'm also mimicking a move you're gonna see today where we're gonna hit shoulders front and side. Good, land soft, whether you're doing high impact or low impact. Breathe deeply, keep your chest up. Smile, because it's gonna be a good day whenever we get to work out together. Always a great day. Okay, walk out to plank, warming up the upper body a little bit more and the core. And I just want you to come in and out of that inchworm. So all the way down, all the way up. Now, there are not push-ups in our build workout today. However, we are going to close out our initial warm-up with a set of push-ups. So give me a couple more walkouts, and then I want you to end on the floor. So take this last set right here, walk all the way out. Take those hands a little wider than shoulder distance, and let's go. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you push away. Take your time. You can also drop it to your knees. This is just your warm-up. Now, if you recall, you can have your elbows slightly bent back, really to slide and glide into that positioning to target your chest. Try not to overstress your shoulders. Good, keep going. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Finish your last push-up, and then come all the way back up to standing position, roll those shoulders back. Okay, first mobility move we've done before. You're gonna come all the way down, sweep back, sweep up. So this goal right here is to get even more mobility and movement in your upper body so that we can get into the muscles even better and more effectively. So sweeping down, bringing it all the way up. Good, I'm gonna hold us here a little bit longer for our mobility moves. Bend those knees, keep your abs tight. Now we are focused on upper body. However, you guys know very well by now that the lower body does support. So keep those glutes on, abs tight. 5 more seconds. Then we're gonna do shoulder airplanes. All right, pause, watch me. I'm just gonna turn. So you're gonna come all the way back and then reach and switch, and notice I rotate and come back. Now you can also add a little bit of a lift off on your back as you go side to side. And let's just hit those shoulder airplanes, which we have done definitely in some of our mobility days, but this is great for opening up the shoulders. It also is great for uncovering areas of your body that are tight, that I hope you get inspired to go, I'm gonna work a little bit more on my mobility now that I'm aware. Because the more mobility you have, the better your results are gonna be, honestly. Okay, keep going. Let's go 15 more seconds here. Big reach, all the way back. Nice job. Notice that rotation, so I'm really getting my shoulders nice and heated. And movement in the body. Great job. Okay, just take it side to side, shake it out, reach long through the fingertips. Mobility can kind of feel like work too. Do you feel that heat building? Okay, team. I know you're excited. I'm excited. We're gonna follow the same protocol we did with our lower body on Tuesday, and we're gonna target our upper body. And we have 3 exercises actually today in each block. All right, shaking it out. So the first block, a little bit more dedicated on bigger muscle groups. So weight selection wise, you can grab a little bit of a heavier weight. So for our first block, we're gonna go into single arm rows, and you're gonna hit first lead. Remember the goal is 10 reps. Then we'll switch and hit second lead. Then you're gonna grab the match to that so you can have the same weight on. And we're gonna come down and do a press and a fly. So we're gonna alternate between the two. So weight selection wise, you should be able to stay with the same one. Remember the goal is 10 reps in each exercise. And we're gonna start when that clock reads 19 minutes on the dot. So it gives you plenty of time to really make a great selection for your resistance. And resistance is so individual. So please err on the side of caution, but also push yourself in a range that you feel comfortable with. Okay, so we just need one weight right off the bat. Focusing on single side. So you can be in a bent over position right here. You can use a bench if you'd like. You can also come down into a lunge position, whatever feels comfortable for you. But we're targeting that lat first side. So keep your abs tight. Remember, I did mention our glutes are gonna need to help us. So tip at the hips and first set right here. Let's hit it. So up and down. Now the pace can be slow. We have 45 seconds built in to complete 10 reps. And when we're hitting single sides, it's extremely important that you do focus on making sure that you're even. So I do want you to count your reps. Good. Oh, Steve, I'll get your question here in just a second. Pulling it up. Leading with your elbow. I've used this reference before, but if you can visualize, I have attached a string to your elbow and I'm pulling it up and back. So try not to crunch through your traps. Finish your last 5 seconds. I'm reading Steve's question. It's a little long. I'll grab it here in a second. Okay, 15 seconds. We're going to switch. And long questions are good. I just can't read that fast and I want a cue. Okay, so bend at your hips. We're going to switch sides. And we're going to come into our other side now, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So second side. And make sure you have the same form. I'm just going to turn so you guys have the angle on the other side. And same thing, pulling up. You have plenty of time in 45 seconds to hit 10 reps effectively and go at a really great controlled speed. Okay, Steve, I'm coming for you. You guys got about 30 more seconds left in your set. So instead of bent over rows, is there a way to use a bench in an incline position? Would that give the same effect? I got you. I would use a bench position, but I will message you on the side and maybe we can incorporate that in a future session, but the incline's a little bit tricky, so I would do a flat bench. Okay, 5 more seconds. Very nice. Hi, Kayla. And break. Okay, guys, please grab the match to your weight. Make sure it's the same weight. And we're going to go into a chest press and a chest fly. Now, you can absolutely use a bench for this as well. I'm just showing you on the floor. Let's begin. So we're going to do a press. And then as you come up, I want you to rotate the second one into a rotating press, which kind of mimics a fly. So we come straight up and then rotate. Good, you should feel that extra little squeeze. Now I'm also gonna show you some variety with the legs. If you wanna bring the legs up, that's also totally fine. You'll feel your abs contract a little bit more. And then stable is also great. Now we're focused on building muscle. So my goal is 10 combo reps within this 45 seconds. Do your best. You're welcome, Steve. Thank you for the question. All right, finish your last one, and I want you to bring your elbows in, rock up, and safely come to standing. And we are gonna do second round of all those same exercises. So we move fast, but they're in bite-sized pieces. So you guys have been here before. Let's go, 1 arm row, second round. Second set, always a little bit better. You know what we're doing now, thinking about really great form. Good, and squeezing at the top. I personally love to give a little bit of a pinch and a pause, and that helps me also acclimate my brain and tie my brain to my muscle, so that mind-muscle connection. ensures that you are using the right muscle to move the resistance. When you break it down, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to use our back. Our arm is just an extension of that to pull that weight up towards your body. Good. I think I can squeeze one more in with you. And break. Good. Always finish that rep. You kind of get some sneaky deadlifts in there. Okay, switch arms. I also want to mention, if I pause to chat with you, keep moving. This is your workout. Okay, come down. And second side. I'm here to give you visual as well as verbal cues and help you just improve the form and the feel. Trust me, little tiny tweaks make some of the biggest differences in your form. And your guiding light should always be this. If you do not feel it in the muscle group that we're trying to target, it's probably not working at its most optimum level. Yes, you're probably still using your back, but you're probably using other muscle groups a little bit more than you'd like. So keep focused on that. Good. And then back to Steve's question. Go ahead and break here. Protect that low back. If you feel your low back starting to talk to you, chances are it's being recruited a little bit too much, and we want to let our low back off the hook today. Okay, go ahead and come down. We're going to hit that chest press to rotating press. Begin. And again, you can be on a bench, or I'll show you, don't stress about hitting the move right at that minute mark, because you can still fill the 45 seconds with really effective reps. So always focusing on your pace. Good. And then I'm also going to mention here, try not to slam the weights together. You don't want any momentum. You want to just feel really controlled. Just like we did with the row, you want to pause, give me that nice squeeze, check in with that core, make sure you're pulling your abs in tight. Also, I haven't mentioned it today yet, but I mention it all the time, but tuck that chin. That is going to help you. Oop, break here. Go ahead and rock up. So tucking the chin, and by the way, we're on an extended break now because we're going to go to the next block. Tucking the chin is going to really elongate and align that spine better. That is going to give you definite better results. Okay, grab a sip of water. I built in a lot of break time here so you can really transition, and I'm going to show you your next series of exercises. Okay, we're going to play a little bit with isometrics. So we're going to come into a 90-degree position. We're going to hold with both arms. You're going to hit one arm at a time, and it becomes about a 1.5 rep, then you freeze, and we're going to hit the other side. This is brand new. We've never done this. So really focusing on isometric control. Then we're going to flip back, and we're going to come into tricep kickbacks paired with rear delt raises. Third move, mentioned this in the beginning of the warm-up, we're going to come into front and side, and then we're going to switch and hit front and side on the other lead. Ideally, you should be able to stick with the same weight selection for all three of these exercises, and we're going to start when that clock hits 11:30. I am personally going to take a little bit off here, because I did mention the first block was a little bit more major, bigger muscle groups. Now we're going into more ancillary muscle groups, and you always want to accommodate correctly with your weight selection. So lighter to start, you can always upgrade. We got 2 rounds of each, 3 moves, 10 seconds before we go. That's a mouthful. Are you excited to now move your body? All right. Come into your 90-degree position. Now right here, relax your neck, feel your biceps, and let's begin. So single side, down, up, and then halfway. Always going upwards first, and then boom. So we go up, down, up, freeze. Yes. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're like, rep-wise, what do I do? Just make sure you match evenly on both sides. Good, and pause. You could still safely get that 10 reps, I know that, but you also might be able to get a little bit more. So just focus on being even on each side. You got 10 more seconds. Also, try not to squeeze the weights too tightly. You want your biceps, just like your back, to guide that muscle. Guide that weight. Okay, take a break. I'm just showing you that I'm gonna finish mine and be even. Okay, release, tip at the hips. We have tricep kickback to rear delt raise, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So I kick the weight back, and then rear delt. Good. Now this was very strategic today. All of my programs with you guys, really strategic, and we're letting triceps break while the rear delts fire, and that allows you to push a little bit more weight in this move than you might have normally picked up if we were just hitting each of those muscle groups independently. Good. Tuck the chin. Reaching out to the side. You guys look really good. Back half of class, time's gonna start to fly, so do not let any time go by without you giving me your max effort. 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, preview again, just a reminder, front and side, then switch and hit the other lead. Great job. Your shoulders, your arms, they're about to get lit here, so let's go ahead and keep the abs tight and embrace it. Let's go. Front, side, switch. Focus on leading with the shoulders. Excellent work. I think the reason that shoulders become one of my favorite muscle groups is because you can just hit it at all different angles, and strong shoulders are so important. Strong, healthy bodies are so important, and that's why building our muscles, building our body is our focus this month. Let's build unbreakable, unstoppable pillars of strength. Nice job. Make sure you're even on both sides. Finish your last one. And take a little bit of an extended break. Because this second block is pretty jam-packed, shake it out. I want to give a little bit more time. We're going to start when that clock reads 8 minutes. Grab a sip of water with me. You know this is the key to our success. Tiny sips, and then drink all day long after this. Okay, let's get ready. We have second round of each move, so go ahead and grab those dumbbells. You got 15 seconds, beginning with our isometric bicep set. Pull your abs in, make sure you're even in your footing, slight bend in your knee, 90 degrees with those arms. Try not to pull down. Really good integrity in your upper body. Okay, you ready to hit this? Begin. I love this move. Isometrics, so powerful. Curl up, feel the entire rep, pause, and hold that 90 degrees strong. Nice job. You can always remember it by going up first. Beautiful work, team. Come on. I know you got more in the tank, so let's really pull it out. Finish strong. 10 more seconds. Exhale. Good. And if you're like me, you can pause here, or I'm going to finish my last rep. I am committed to being even. All right, slowly release. Okay, tricep kickback to rear delt. Get ready, get set. Toes forward, slight bend in your knee, hips back, elbows up. Let's go. Rear delt, tuck the chin. Slow the pace down, please, and really give me solid reps. I don't know if I've ever shared the term with you guys of junk reps. Now, I know that sounds like, what is that? Keep going. I'm just going to explain a little bit. So you want every rep to be as effective as possible. It's not about the number. It's about the effectiveness of your range of motion, where you feel it. So make sure there's no junk reps. Junk reps are when you just go through the motion. I want these to be quality reps, even if you don't get as many as you think you should. Trust me, the number is less important compared to the quality. Good work. Take a break. Went a little longer on that, but that's okay. Okay, front side. Abs engaged. Are you ready? Last set of our shoulders here with this exercise. Let's go. Front side, switch. My body's wanting to move 60 seconds today. Feeling these exercises. Front and side. Just so you guys know, when you come back and do these, you can move through the breaks and do a couple extra reps. Totally fine. I just give us transition time because that's really important. Try not to shift your body as you go side to side. It's just your arms. Good. Love it, you guys. Nothing like feeling that burn through your arms, especially as we get down into the back end of this workout. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, dumbbells down. Now I know you guys remember on Tuesday, if you joined me or if you did the replay, that we did a little bit of a body weight burnout at the end. We're gonna do the same thing today. So we're gonna come down to a plank position. We're gonna walk your plank, then hit a tricep push-up. So a little bit more work for the upper body and body weight. We're gonna do 2 sets. I'm gonna keep it at the 45-second mark. We're gonna start in 3 seconds. You can be on your knees. I'll do the first set like that. Let's go. So down, down, up, up, tricep push. And then alternate what elbow goes down. Just a little bit of an extra burnout kicker. And body weight is so effective. That's why it's hard. I know you feel it. Everything that is worth it is always more challenging, but more rewarding. So do your best. Bend and push. I'm watching the clock because I know you don't want to do 1 second longer in this exercise, so I got your back. Finish your last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, shake it out. You can pop up and shake it out here. We got a second set, and I promise it's our last set. We'll finish on the floor. We'll stretch it out really great. And try to go on your toes if you can on this set. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Stay on the toes. Focus on really solid tricep push-up. Down, core tight, push up. Love it. Bend. Come on up. And keep the elbows in by your sides. You guys look so good. You have 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, you can stay on the ground, just reverse into a reverse plank. So flip around, press all the way up. Shift side to side, fingertips towards your body. You should feel a great opening stretch through the chest, through the shoulders. As you shift side to side, you'll feel the biceps. Great job. Take a seat. Cross your leg and twist the body. Feels so good. I love these final minutes because this is where you kind of reinforce, switch that. Even on the days where you might not feel like pushing play, this is how you feel after. Always push play and just give it a shot. Great work. Okay, flip around. We're gonna do a little thoracic mobility. All of these you guys have done with me in our extended stretch and mobility, which you can do as well after. So thread the needle, stack, reach, and switch. So I always encourage, if you have more time, to do a little bit more, but these would be my go-tos for this workout specifically today. And I'm keeping it a little bit more movement-based here. Great job, switch, and stack. Perfect. All right, we're gonna stretch through the chest. So I'm gonna face you. You can do this also with an elevated bench if you have equipment with you today. Otherwise, once you take one arm out to the side, you're gonna press down towards the floor, then come up towards the center and switch sides. So we're getting a really great stretch through the chest. And you also can play with the angles. So you can be a little bit at a V position if you'd like. Good, you can also push down and place your palm kind of the edge by your thumb and get a little bit more of your bicep involved as well. Just release that upper body a little bit here. Great work, one more each side. Anytime you can find more opportunity to stretch your chest, always a great idea. Okay, come into child's pose. Do you notice too, the more you get into the flow of that movement, it gets more and more effective and you feel that release even more in your chest. Okay, shoot those hips back. Open up those knees a little bit, tuck your chin and reach long and give me a little bit of a shift, just like we did in that reverse plank. Think long. Great work. As you shift side to side, try to aim your armpits towards the floor. Come up to a kneeling position. Now we're gonna go into a chest stretch here. You can also do these standing with your hands on a bench, a counter, a chair, anything, if it's not feasible for you to be in a kneeling position. I do realize that could be for some of you guys. Okay, one more time. This time I want you to slide your hands forward, and if you can, palms up. So palms up towards the ceiling, shift back. And give me that same shift side to side. This is just a little bit more intense. If it's too intense on your shoulders, go back to palms down. You'll feel that difference. And then go ahead and come up. This time, tuck your toes underneath you. Squeeze on up. Use the glutes. Around the shoulders. We did it, team. 25 minutes, jam-packed. I hope you enjoyed it as much as me. Let's finish with 2 of the biggest deep breaths in. So in through your nose. Exhale. Last deep breath, inhale. Exhale. And then pick those arms up one last time. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you guys so much for all of your energy live. Thank you for all your great questions. If you're watching this on replay and you have questions, I want you to know that you have access to me. So drop your questions in the comments below. If you tag me, I'll see it even quicker. But I always come back and I'm here for you. I will answer anything you guys have. And also you can just say hi and what's up because I also enjoy getting to know you. With that, I will be back live next week as every week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So mark your calendar whether you meet me live or mark your calendar to hit up that replay. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you for your energy.